calling about your ad in the paper? Yeah. Yo, listen. How much would it cost me to move in?
Whitney, this is all your fault. If you hadn't called the city about Chad's apartment building, he would not have been evicted.
Look, I already told you. I was just trying to help. I thought the city would force the landlord to clean up the place.
Well, you thought wrong. And now poor Chad's out on the street.
Too much money? Way too much.
Chad, I still think the answer is that you move in here with us.
No!
No, Simone.
Simone, look, we already told you that's a really bad idea.
Simone, we'll figure out a way to help Chad.
Hey, what are you doing? It's a great idea for Chad to come live here with us. He already told me he loves me. It would be a great opportunity for us to get closer.
Yo, I know what I'm talking about. Man, my life would be much simpler if I loved Simone, but I don't.
What did you hear? What did Chad say?
But if you don't love her, you have to tell her that. Hey, you're right. I gotta come clean with both Simone and Whitney about how I feel.
I know he said he loves you, Simone, but it's too early in your relationship to be spending so much time together. Too much pressure. And you have to keep the mystery going.
The mystery?
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I hope my plan to keep Whitney and Chad apart works. Simone loses Chad to Whitney, she won't help me get Miguel.
These were just delivered to the service entrance, Mrs. Crane.
Thank you, Bernardo. Put them right there.
Oh, this one is from Donald Trump. Ivy, do you know him?
No. Of course, he knows us.
Our children are going to have the wedding of the century.
I certainly hope so, Rebecca, with all the years we've invested in the planning of it.
Wait till Ethan tells them he's calling off the wedding. There will be such an explosion, Teresa.
No, Mama. Ethan is outside telling Gwen that he loves me. And I know how hard this must be for him. I feel sorry for him. And for Gwen. I mean, she's going to have her heart broken.
Excuse me, Mrs. Crane. More wedding gifts.
Thank you, Ryan. Just put them with the others.
You'd better hope there are no steak knives in those gifts. When Gwen finds out you've stolen her fiancé, she'll want to hurt you, Teresa, and her mother will be even more furious.
I'm not afraid of Mrs. Hodgkins, Mom.
Well, you should be. If you were smart, you'd leave right now before the fireworks start. Better see that this explosion will be heard all over Harmony. Probably the world.
Gwen, I've been trying to tell you something for days now.
I know, and I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. Tell me, what new romantic idea have you come up with?
Well, it's not a romantic idea, Gwen. It's something else. Something that can't be put off any longer.
Father thinks I'm foolish to keep this mask, but I believe in being prepared in case Louise and Sharon get too chummy and I have to put the Louise imposter into play again. Hello.
Julian, what are you doing playing with that damn mask when I told you to go check on Sheridan and Louise?
How, did you know?
You should be aware by now that I know everything that goes on in that house. Now, why aren't you down at Sheridan's cottage making sure that she and Louise part on an unfriendly note?
There's no need to worry, Father. The imposter we hired to play Louise was so effective, Sheridan fell for it completely. Well done. No wonder you're so expensive. Did my sister Sheridan really fall for your performance on the wharf last night?
If she didn't, I'll eat the buttons on this uniform.
There is no problem with Louise and Sheridan. No problem at all.
No problem? Then how do you explain the fact that your sister, as we speak, is in the gazebo crying her eyes out?
What? I've no idea why she's upset.
Then go and find out, or I'll make an anonymous call to the Harmony police and tell them to go search that gazebo.
No, you wouldn't do that, Father.
Of course I would. And if the police take that gazebo apart, you'll be watching your son's wedding from the lunchroom at the state penitentiary.
I'm going, Father. I'm going right now.
Why did Luis have to deny what happened? Why is he still lying to me when I saw him with my own eyes? I heard him. I know it was him.
Cranes have used and abused my family for years. Now I finally got a chance to use one of them. That spoiled princess, Sheridan.
Of course it was Luis. Why did he have to turn out to be such a bastard like all the others?
But I have no idea what just happened. You got any ideas?
Beats me.
I didn't say any of the things that she's claiming. What's the deal? You gonna answer that?
Hank Bennett.
I'm glad I finally reached you.
Who's this?
The man who ordered Les to kill Sheridan Crane.
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, you're wrong, my friend. Very wrong. You work for me now. And my order stands. Sheridan dies.
Hank, answer your phone. I can't think with that damn ringer going off. Fine, if you don't, I will.
Knock it off.
What the hell's the matter with you? Why don't you want me to answer your phone?
I just don't feel like taking any calls right now, okay?
What are you talking about? Either answer the phone or I will.
Wait, damn it.
Hello? Oh, you got some explaining to do.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I hope you can explain yourself, Hank.
Louise, I can't explain myself, okay?
Well, good. Because I got Ramona on the phone.
Ramona?
You're from the diner? Now, why are you going out with Ramona if you're claiming to be in love with Sheridan?
I'm not going out with Ramona. I'm thinking about buying her car. Do you mind? Hi, Ramona. Yeah, listen, I'm a little tied up right now. Can I give you a call back in a while? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sorry, bro. My head's just a little fogged up with this thing with Sheridan.
I know.
Now, why would she think that I was using her?
I don't know. Maybe you were joking around with somebody that night and Sheridan misunderstood.
Look, I wouldn't joke around about using her for money, Hank. All right, I just just wish I could remember that night more clearly. It happened so long ago.
Well, I wish the both of you would decide whether you love each other or hate each other. Because I know I love her, and I'd like the chance to make her fall in love with me.
I just wish I could clear the air over this one crazy thing.
Yeah, me too. I wish you'd get through what you're going through so I can make some progress.
Hank, how do I make her believe that I didn't say those things?
Go tell her.
No, you're right. I think I know just where to find her.
Well, I'll be waiting here, okay? Hey, Ramona.
No. Not Ramona. Roger.
Have you done your job? Is Sheridan Crane dead?
Look, don't call me any more, okay?
Don't be foolish, Hank. The organization wants Sheridan dead. And they will stop at nothing to make it happen.
No luck at the YMCA? No, man. They fill up. Just like every other place in this town.
Well, Chad, would you like me to get you something to drink?
Yeah, that'd be great, Simone. Thanks. You know, actually, you know what? Let me come with you.
Me too.
Mom? Dad, you aren't actually considering letting Chad stay here, are you?
Whitney, why are you so against it?
Especially since Chad saved your life.
Yes, sweetheart, this is not like you. I mean, if anything, you should feel guilty for what you did. Having Chad's building condemned.
I do feel guilty. But that doesn't mean I want him to stay here. Mom, he's not part of this family.
I know you, Whitney. And this is not like you at all. So what is the real reason? What's going on?
Have you heard the rumor about Tiffany Thomas?
She's the girl that hangs out at the book cafe sometimes. I barely know her.
Apparently she's pregnant.
Wow. I mean, she's really young. Does she have a boyfriend or anything?
No, she doesn't have one. The boy who got her pregnant isn't even talking to her now. He's acting like he barely knows her.
Oh, poor thing. Well, I wonder who the guy is that turned his back on her. Anybody that we know?
That's the worst part. They're saying it's Chad.
Why are you so against Chad staying here? I thought you and he had become friends.
Oh no. If Whitney tells her mom why, Dr. Russell will check it out and she'll find out I'm lying. Then Chad will find out and he won't be mad at Whitney anymore and he'll wind up telling her he loves her. Gotta stop Whitney from spilling the beans.
This one is from Princess Caroline. Oh, I don't think Gwen would mind if we opened it. No.
How exquisite.
This will look beautiful in Gwen and Ethan's bedroom.
That vase would be perfect in my and Ethan's bedroom.
You're getting way ahead of yourself, Teresa. And why are you still here? Leave right now before Gwen comes charging in there to take your head off.
Mama, why are you still here if you are so afraid? They're going to be mad at you too, aren't they?
Well, if they're going to fire me because of what you've done, I'll do it to my face.
Ethan will not let that happen, Mama.
You don't understand, Mija. Ethan is about to light a fuse that no one can put out. None of our lives will ever be the same.
Ethan, what is it? What is it you've been wanting to tell me?
Well, yeah. It's very difficult. It's the most difficult thing I've ever had to do.
Ethan, are you all right?
Yes. You know, let's take a walk someplace more private.
Well, that sounds exciting. As big as these grounds are, I am sure we can find a place to be alone. All alone?
Gwen, no, please, look. I'm sorry. But there's something I have to tell you. And come hell or high water, I'm going to tell you.
Ethan, whatever it is, just tell me. You know you can tell me anything.
I know. It's just that I want you to know that I love you. I've loved you ever since we were kids.
I know you do, sweetheart, and I love you too so much. Oh, I can't wait until the wedding. I can't wait to see you standing at the altar, watching me walk down the aisle.
Well, that's what I need to talk to.
Oh my God! Look who's here! Darling, hi!
What a great place you have here.
We are positively breathless with excitement about this wedding.
And you look marvelous,
both of you.
This is absolutely, totally the most exciting day of our lives.
Who's getting married? Who's going to be a bride? Gwen Hodges, that's who, with Ethan Curry by her side.
Will you see my town?
Oh, wonderful. Gwen's sisters have arrived. They're going to be the bridesmaids.
I didn't know that Gwen had sisters.
Sorority sisters, Teresa. They went to school together.
Such a wonderful.
Ethan hasn't told her yet. Now it's going to be even more difficult.
Ethan will tell her, Mama. I know he will.
Please just leave me alone.
Now look, Sheridan, we have to talk. Look, I'm not leaving, not until you believe that I didn't say those things.
Oh,
It never
that's
happened.
right. I'm the liar.
No. Look, you're not a liar, okay? There was just a misunderstanding because I never said those
Look,
things.
Luis, please, just leave me alone.
No, I'm not leaving. Not until you believe me. Please. Sheridan, it's not true. I would never say those things. Look, I would never use you or anyone else for their money. You must have hurt someone else. I mean, come on, you gotta believe me.
No. I heard you. I saw you. It wasn't someone else.
Well, that's impossible because I never said those things. Sheridan, please. Right. I would never say anything to deliberately hurt you. Never.
Take your hands off my sister! This is the last time you ever hurt a member of the Crane family.
Whitney, this is not like you. Tell your mother what you're thinking.
I'd like to know why you're so adamant that Chad not stay with us.
Excuse me, would anyone else like a cold drink? I'll be happy to get it for you.
Nothing for me, Kay.
I'm fine.
I get it. Yeah, that might be for me, Coach. I gave this number out to a couple of shelters to call me back.
Shelters?
Russell's. No, it's a school. I'll take it. Man, this is unbelievable.
Chad, we will find you a place to live. You do not have to live in a shelter. Mom, why can't Chad live here? It was no problem when he was recuperating.
Yes, well, now his wounds are healed, honey, and I don't think it's a good idea for him to stay here indefinitely.
I can't believe you're such a hypocrite.
Simone!
Mom, we go to church each Sunday, and you tell us to live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Is this how you practice what you preach? Or would you rather someone treat us the same way? People with a nice house kick us out and put us on the street.
Okay. All right, look. I really want to get in touch with this girl, Tiffany, okay? Do you know where I can find her?
Why do you want to talk to her?
I just want to ask her if she's sure if Chad's the one that got her pregnant.
Whitney, you don't have to talk to her. Just look at Chad. Can't you tell by looking at him that he's the kind of guy who uses girls and then throws them away?
I think it's infected.
All right, let's just take another look, okay? I mean, it didn't look so bad when I was wrapping it up.
You are not a doctor.
You know, you keep saying that, but I'll have you know that I've seen my fair share of knife cuts, all right? And I know when a cut needs stitches or not, and I also know when there's signs of infection, so may I?
Okay, I really, really want to get in touch with this girl. Please, can you just help me?
So, you're going to make an honest woman of Gwen?
And it's about time.
Oh, you do realize you're getting the most wonderful girl in the world.
Oh, the absolute best.
Yes, I know Gwen is a wonderful girl.
She will be divine on your arm at the inaugural ball. When are you moving to Washington? I adore politics. It's so decadent. Look at that ring! It is excruciatingly beautiful.
Ethan, you extravagant thing. Now all our boyfriends will have to buy a ring just as fabulous.
Exactly. Girls, some of you haven't met my future mother-in-law. This is Ethan's mother, Ivy Crane.
You are too young to be Ethan's mother.
Oh, and too beautiful.
Ivy, this is Bunny and Buffy. Hello. And Robin. And this is Squeaky. Oh, Squeaky. And Ivy, I believe you know Muffy and Shannon from the country club.
Yes, hello, girls. Which one of them is Dopey?
Oh my God, that is so beautiful, Gwen.
Mama, is this the way rich girls act? They're so silly.
Don't be fooled by the way they behave today. If they're threatened, they will bare their teeth and eat their enemies alive.
Oh, Teresa, forgive me for being so rude. Girls, this is the person who saved my life. When I had to be away on business, Teresa planned the entire wedding and did a fabulous job. This is my maid of honor, girls. This is Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald.
Teresa! Oh, you are great. I'm so glad to finally meet you. You are just the wonderful person. Gwen talks about you constantly. Pretty girl.
Don't be a fool, Hank. You owe us this favor.
Look, forget it, Roger. I'm not killing Sheridan.
Sheridan, are you all right?
I'm fine, Julian. Louise wasn't trying to upset me. We were just talking.
I'm not trying to hurt her, Julian. I just want to talk to her.
No more talk. Not when you make her cry like this. I can see how upset she is. Come, Sheridan. I'll walk you back to your cottage.
I'm fine, Julian.
I'm going
really.
to make sure that you stay that way.
Great. I might even convince her that I didn't say those things, so I can't even talk to her.
Mom, Dad, please don't put Chad out on the street.
Sugar Bear, we don't have that much room. You and Whitney would have to share a bedroom.
That's fine. I do not mind sharing.
And what about Whitney? She might not like it so much.
Whitney suddenly has something against Chad. I really wish I knew what it is.
Yeah. I wish I knew too. And I don't know what I did that made her so mad at me.
I don't know where Tiffany went. I told you after she lost the baby, she left town.
It must have been so terrible for her.
I can only imagine. You're worried about Simone being around Chad too much, aren't you? You're afraid she might wind up like Tiffany.
Oh, please, no. I know Simone would never do anything like that.
I know. So what are you so worried about? You're not worried about being around Chad yourself, are you?
Luis, what's going on? Julie and Sheridan just walked by and she looked like she'd been crying.
Yeah. Sheridan and I were talking, and Julian showed up and interrupted us. I was trying to convince her I was telling the truth. That I never did say any of those things.
Do you think she believes you?
I think she was starting to. Then Julian showed up. Now I may never get the chance to straighten things out with her.
I'll make you a nice cup of tea. It will calm you down.
I am calm, Julian. What do you want?
Well, I don't want anything. Can't I just be concerned about my sister?
No. There's usually a string attached when it comes to your kindness and concern.
I'm simply trying to help you avoid making another mistake concerning men. Sheridan, listen to me. There's been a rift between us for years, and between you and Father. I know that you thought we were keeping something from you about that night.
The night my nightmares started, I thought I killed someone.
Hi. But now you know, without a doubt, that you were imagining things, just as Father and I always told you.
Yes, you were right.
And I'm right about Luis. He's only trying to use you.
I just find it so hard to believe.
Yes, I saw the way you were looking into his eyes, but I want you to think for a moment about another part of his face. I want you to think of his mouth and the words you heard him say, and the way he looked saying them. If you don't believe Father or me about Luis trying to use you, why don't you believe your own eyes and ears?
Girls, come inside. I want to show you the wedding gifts we've gotten so far. They're amazing.
And one arrived from Princess Caroline of Monaco.
Pilar, would you please bring some iced tea for everyone?
Yes, of course, Mrs. Crane. I got so many things.
They sure are enthusiastic, aren't they?
Yes. It's quite an experience, wasn't it?
It was overwhelming.
Yes, that's the word. When Gwen and her friends get together, that's the word to describe it perfectly.
You didn't tell Gwen yet, did you?
No. I mean, I almost got the words out of my mouth, but then all her... I was hoping to tell her before all her friends arrived. I mean, this is just going to be more humiliating for her. You know, and I hate this. I just don't want to hurt Gwen. When I think how much pain this is going to cause her and what it's going to do to her life, I just wish... I wish...
That you hadn't fallen in love with me. Are you trying to tell me that you're not going to call off the wedding? Are you backing out on your love for me? Ethan.
No, Teresa. I'm not going to back out on you. I'm going to tell Gwen that I love you, and then I'm going to call off the wedding.
Thank goodness. Thank you.
It's just that... it's very difficult. I don't want to hurt Gwen, but I know it's the only decent thing to do.
I know how hard this is for you, Ethan.
Teresa, the girls want to take me to lunch, and I would like you to come along with us so you can get to know them.
Oh, I
I think I have work to do for Mrs. Crane.
Oh, my goodness. I'll talk to Ivy. I'm sure it'll be all right. Teresa, you have worked so hard. I really want to show my appreciation to my friend, my wedding planner, and my maid of honor. I will talk to you later, okay? So I'll go talk to Ivy.
Just keeps getting harder and harder.
You should put this entire episode behind you. You should forget that you ever knew Luis Lopez Fitzgerald.
I don't know if I can. Luis was so emphatic, so positive that he never said those words.
You told me yourself you were less than 10 feet away when you overheard him. Are you now telling me that you didn't hear him say he was only using you? You didn't see his face? You didn't recognize his voice?
No, I heard him and I saw him, but maybe it was a joke or a misunderstanding, or maybe he was talking about something else and I misinterpreted it.
Sheridan, listen to yourself. I mean, you can't rationalize this. You have to face the truth. Luis is not the man you thought he was. Now that you're rid of those nightmares and believing you killed someone, you're free to love again without all that emotional baggage you carried from the past. You can find the right man, one who will love you and respect you the way you should be, not someone who'll use you like Luis.
Sheridan, I'm not leaving until you and I talk.
I told you to stay out of here.
Please, Julian, let him stay. I need to talk to Luis.
Well, that was my last chance. Everything in this town is booked.
The golden rule.
Come on, honey. We gotta let Chad stay. I mean, the kid saved our daughter's life. We just can't stand by and not do anything. Chad, we would love it if you would stay with us.
Daddy, no. He can't stay here, okay? There's no room.
Whitney, he's going to stay. Your mom and I have decided. You and Simone continue rooming together temporarily.
No, that ain't fair, Coach. I don't have to have nobody give up their room. Besides, I need my own space.
Wait, I've got it. Chad can live in the garage apartment. Remember when we thought Aunt Ruby was going to come live with us? And then we started fixing up the apartment over the garage.
That's right. How could I forget?
Yes, but it is not finished, honey. It's all filled with storage boxes.
Sweetheart, it's livable and we can clean it out in no time.
Look, I appreciate that, but I can't let you do that.
Chad, it's final. You'll stay. You have your own space. Has a private entrance. It's separate from the house. And it's in your price range. What do you say?
So, Chad, are you going to stay?
Okay.
Yes!
Look, I ain't got no place else to go, so I accept your hospitality. Just so long as the apartment is really separate from everybody else, so I don't be getting nobody uncomfortable or nothing.
I really don't want to go to lunch with Gwen and her friends.
I don't blame you.
So, we're all set, Teresa. Ivy was happy to give you to me for the afternoon. Oh, we are like the Three Musketeers. All for one and one for all. And soon, very soon, we're going to see the fruits of our labors. I am going to have the most wonderful wedding in the world to the best groom in the world and the best maid of honor in the world. I am so happy. I can't even wait. God, I'm going to be Mrs. Ethan Crane.
Gwen, we have to talk. Look, I've been trying to tell you something for days now, and it can't wait another minute.
Okay, lunch can wait. What is it you and Dinah tell me?
Now, do not talk to this man. He'll only hurt you again.
Please, Julian, I appreciate your concern, but this is something that I have to do. Just leave me alone with Louise.
Absolutely not. It's up to me to protect you.
You heard her. All right, she wants to talk to me. What are you afraid of?
All right, thank you, Julian, but I really don't need you to protect me right now. We will talk about this later, all right? Thank you. Bye.
Hello?
What happened? Did you speak to Sheridan?
Yes, and you don't need to worry. I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
Don't leave that cottage until you're absolutely sure Sheridan and Louise cannot get together. The future of the Crane family depends on it.
Sheridan, I had to come back. I had to try one more time to convince you that I didn't say those things. Why would I fly all the way to Paris to save your life if I was only using you? Why would I follow you and annoy you and do everything I could to keep you safe if I was only using you? Why would I jump out of a helicopter in hurricane force winds if I was only using you? Come on, Sheridan. You gotta believe me, I didn't say those things. Come on, Sheridan. Do you believe me? Do you? Please say you do.